So what you have to do is you have to build security. To prevent from these attacks. There are three kind of big areas here. We have obviously security. So this is to prevent risk. So it's usually with antiviruses, things like this. Then you have integrity. So this one is broken down a bit more. You have things like input controls. Data processing. And backup controls. Input controls, simply checking that a password is correct. And you have seen this before. It stops you and says wrong password. Data processing is when you are entering an invoice into the system, checking that it is accurate and complete. So if you're supposed to enter a number, like €1,000 an invoice, and somehow you made a mistake and you type letters instead of numbers, the software will stop you and will say error. You need to write numbers. Backup is this idea where you back up your archives. You can do it offsite. You could do it, on the cloud. You can have what's called a disaster recovery plan. And it's part of the contingency plan, which is the third part, contingency controls. So number 3, contingency. Now, contingency means if or depends. Yeah, contingent, if you didn't know. So what is this? Well, you have things like standby procedures. So if something happens, this procedure is in standby and ready to be used against a problem. You have recovery procedures. So if we get hacked, don't worry, we have a procedure in place to answer this attack. Personnel management or training. Our staff is well trained to face an attack, a cyber attack.